Hey, sweetness, I'm back. Can't get rid of me that easy. You look good today. Better. I'm sure you'll be up and around in no time. Hang on, let me grab a chair. The nurses keep moving my chair way over here. It's like, don't they know I'm just gonna be right back here the next day? Okay then. Getting myself all settled. Let me just take this hand here. Yikes, your fingers are chilly. We need to warm you up a little. Hospitals are always so cold. You've definitely had enough cold. Here, I'll put your hand against my face. We'll get you warm, don't worry. I did promise you that. So, how are things? You sure don't say much. I'm hilarious, right? I know, I crack myself up. I guess I'll just tell you about my day again today, since you have nothing to contribute, as usual. Okay, well, I went to work. Everyone keeps asking if I'm okay. I guess we're minor celebrities for surviving that storm. When you wake up, you'll have to be ready for a whole lot of strangers to ask you how cold it was. And if you're anything like me, you'll want to pelt them with snowballs for asking. I made mac and cheese last night. I know I said we'd eat that together, but I didn't think you'd mind if I got a head start. Don't worry, there's plenty left over. You just need to get better first. I know you're working hard in there. Maybe no one else can see it, but I can see it. I see you fighting back. I see how much you want to wake up. And you know what? The doctors seem to think you will. So keep at it. You promised me we'd watch movies and eat mac and cheese, and for most of that, you need to be conscious. Let's see, what else? Our story is pretty much out of the news now. I guess that's a good thing. People ask me how I got better so fast while you're still here. But I don't have an answer, other than maybe you kept me warm enough to minimize the damage to my tissues and brain, and maybe that cost you something. You are so selfless and caring. Even more than I thought you were, or so some of the other people in the group tell me. And now you're paying the price, which isn't remotely fair. But hey, you won't be stuck here much longer. Let's get you up and about, okay? I will keep talking about mac and cheese if that will help. Here, let me rub some lotion on your hands. It's so dry in here. There we go. I'll be careful not to hit the IV, I promise. I know that stings when someone bumps it. And when you wake up, you'll be pissed at me for making your hand hurt. What else is going on since yesterday? Sniffles is doing great. Your roommate's looking after him. I get daily updates with pictures so I can make sure everything's okay. He's going to be so excited when you come home. I'm going to have to hold his little bunny self back. The snow from the blizzard is mostly melted. We're back to a normal fall, I guess. It's warmed up a little, although I'm sure it won't last. We'll be back in full-on winter soon. So you need to get up before that happens. Didn't you say once that you love fall? I don't want you to miss it. I mean, come on, pumpkin spice everything, right? I'm gonna make pumpkin bread later today, as a matter of fact. I'll save you some, probably. I mean, most likely. Depends on how hungry I get. No, I'll save you some. I'll bring it here and hold it under your nose so you can smell the awesomeness. There's no way any coma can compete with my pumpkin bread. I'm a little sleepy today. It's been a long day already. Nothing I want to bore you with, but just, long day. I'll try not to doze off next to you, though. That feels like it'd be bad manners. Sort of like last time, right? I'll just sit here and talk at you and hold your hand and remind you how great it is to be awake, so you should definitely try it. But no rush. Take your time healing. I know it's hard work, getting better. Do what you need to do. I'll be here when you wake up. No matter how long it takes. Want me to talk to you about the anime I've been watching? I don't actually know if you're into that sort of thing, but it's worth a shot. I've been watching the new seasons of a few shows as they come out, but it's sort of excruciating to wait a week between episodes, so I'm making do by rewatching older shows. I don't think I'll ever get tired of Ouran High School Host Club. You'd probably think it's silly, but that show's got everything. You can mock me about it later. You know what? The more you mock me, the more I'm going to embrace it. Maybe I'll cosplay as one of the twins. That actually sounds fun. I might look into it. You don't know what I'm talking about, probably, but you will. So how are they treating you in here? The nurses still seem nice, so that's good. I worry that they're not talking to you enough. I know they're really busy and don't have a lot of time to come chat with you, but I hope they do at least a little. I shouldn't be the only conversation you get each day. I mean, I'm a sparkling conversationalist, but a little variety is good. Your hair is in your face. Here, let me brush it back a little. I hope you're out of here before your muscles get too weak. You'll probably need some rehab to get back to your normal strength. I'll help with that, of course. I'll do whatever they say you need. But don't think it's all altruistic on my part. I'm totally selfish. I want to get back to where you can make me mac and cheese and hold your bunny and be a big, warm, safe presence on the couch. Just like you were big and warm and safe in that shack in the woods. I'll never forget how tightly you held me. Even after you fell asleep, you kept hanging on. So I held on too. Until I woke up and someone was there pulling us apart and taking us to safety. I thought maybe I was dreaming it. I couldn't believe we got out, but now I sort of miss you holding me, and vice versa. So, for us to be able to hold each other again, you need your arms to work. And the next time we do it, it won't be life or death. It'll be because it feels good. I know we got to know each other hanging out in the group, but I feel like there's so much more of you to learn about. The more I hear from other people about you, the more special I think you are. So you need to wake up and either live up to those expectations or let me down spectacularly. Either way is fine, as long as you wake up. I miss you. Maybe that's weird, but I do. The whole group misses you, of course, but I think I miss you the most. Just keep fighting, okay? Don't you dare quit on me, not just yet. I'm not done with you yet. I'm not done with us. We made some promises, right? Movies and mac and cheese and all that. So keep going. Don't give up. You promised me. Just keep going. I'm here every step of the way. I hope kissing your hand is okay. Just, a little kiss. For warmth. Although if kisses could wake you, I would smooch you all day long. But Sleeping Beauty's not a documentary, I guess. Ugh, sorry for getting emotional. You can laugh at me later. In fact, you better laugh at me later or I'll think you've gone soft on me. Okay. Reading time. I know you love hearing me drone on. At least I picked good stuff to read to you. I mean, Whitman's classic. Let's see where we left off. Okay, we're at the end of Song of Myself. Here we go. There is that in me. I do not know what it is, but I know it is in me. Wrenched and sweaty, calm and cool, then my body becomes, I sleep. I sleep long. I do not know it. It's without name. It is a word unsaid. It is not in any dictionary, utterance, symbol. Something it swings on more than the earth I swing on. To it, the creation is the friend whose embracing awakens me. Perhaps I might tell more. Outlines. I plead for my brothers and sisters. Do you see, oh my brothers and sisters? It's not chaos or death. It is form, union, plan. It is eternal life. It is happiness. The past and present wilt, I have filled them, emptied them, and proceed to fill my next fold of the future. Listener up there, what have you to confide to me? Look in my face while I snuff the sidle of evening. Talk honestly, no one else hears you, and I stay only a minute longer. Do I contradict myself? Very well, then I contradict myself. I am large. I contain multitudes. I concentrate toward them that are nigh. I wait on the door slab. Who has done his day's work? Who will soonest be through with his supper? Who wishes to walk with me? Will you speak before I'm gone? Will you prove already too late? The spotted hawk swoops by and accuses me. He complains of my gab and my loitering. I too am not a bit tamed. I too am untranslatable. I sound my barbaric yawp over the roofs of the world. The last scud of the day holds back from me. It flings my likeness after the rest, and true as any on the shadowed wilds, it coaxes me to the vapor and the dusk. I depart as air. I shake my white locks at the runaway sun. I effuse my flesh in eddies and drift it in lacy jags. I bequeath myself to the dirt, to grow from the grass I love. If you want me again, look for me under your boot soles. You will hardly know who I am or what I mean, but I shall be good health to you nevertheless, and filter and fiber your blood. Failing to fetch me at first, keep encouraged. Missing me one place, search another. I stop somewhere, waiting for you. That's the end. For now, anyway. I'll bring something else to read tomorrow. Any requests? I think I'm just going to hold your hand for a minute and rest my head on the bed if that's okay with you. I'll pick up the conversation again in a little bit, but for now I kind of just need to touch you and not say anything. I'll put every healing vibe I can through my fingers. Maybe they'll get to you. Hey, did I imagine it or did you just move? Do it again. Come on. Do it again. Come on. There. I felt that. You squeezed my hand. Holy crap. You just squeezed my hand. Oh geez. I gotta get someone. I'm not letting go of you. Just hang on. Nurse! Nurse!